All right, everyone, here we go with Schrödinger's Caturday. I'm here with Lem the parrot, who loves cats. He loves cats. There you go. I love cats. They're great. Okay, here we go. He came over here because he loves the quarter. We were having some fun with the quarter before I hit the record button. This is the. I'm not keeping you on camera. You cost me too much money. I have to pay him a royalty every time he goes on camera. We are doing the March edition here. All right, this is the. I know he's all excited now. He's banging the perch. I know. What a ham. He probably do this channel. Probably enjoy doing these videos more than I do, but he can't talk. So that being said, this is the March edition. You're going to have a live cat or a dead cat for the month of March. It's a big month. It's a month of either rewards or consequences with the invisible Santa in the sky that I wrote about in my March write-up. So I don't know. This is a good placement for this reading, because your zodiac fly-through is going to start to go up tomorrow, right? Sunday. And you'll be able to watch it and go, well, I got a dead cat in Steve's Caturday reading. You can figure out how you can fix things and make it work. All right, so let me get Flem the parrot settled here. Let's shuffle the deck. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, he's all set. He's got his chickpeas now. All right, here we go. Here we go. I don't know if I left his screech in there or not. I edited it out, I think, just because it blew my ears out. But anyway, he gets very excited by you guys. You know, the energy of doing these videos, your energy is here. He gets very excited by it. I'm playing with him with the quarter. I guess it's my fault, too, in part. So, while you're watching your zodiac fly through, you go, oh, man, well, this is the reading. And I watched the monthly overview, and I got a dead cat. So how can I fix that, right? You get some juxtaposition. Maybe you'll get a live cat. I don't know. Let's shuffle the deck. All right, let's get rolling. Let's go. All right. This Schrödinger's cat quarter. I'm going to give you two animals. You're going to pick an animal. The Schrödinger's cat quarter decides which animal goes with which card. All right, I'm going to put two cards face down. No timestamps here like always. All right. No. Everything is energy. Everything is connected. At the end of the reading, I'll pull a bridging energy between the two. All right. Tell you how they're related. One could be future influence for you. But definitely pay attention to the animal you pick, because that's going to be important. But the other one will help you maybe resolve it or help you see what influences might be coming your way. Everything is connected. Nothing exists in isolation. All right, here we go. It's a general rating. May or may not resonate with you, but the title brought you in here. You're here for a reason. Okay, well, now I got to give you two animals. You're not picking a card. I want the right one. I don't care. This ain't a pick a card, right? I'm not doing a giveaway with trolls on my fucking. I'm not giving away my decks. Knock it off. Here we go. The coin's going to decide which animal goes with which card. I've got a fox or an owl. Which are you, a fox or an owl? Fox is heads, owl is tails. You got 2 seconds to pick. You're either a fox or an owl. Fucking pick one. Done. All right, here we go. Fox is heads, owl is tails. You'll hear it. There it goes. Oh, we got a tails today. Very rare tails. It is owl, fox, owl, fox, owl, fox. I say that so I don't forget. Right, okay. We're going to clarify with the witches. Randomly at the bottom is victory. Seems like most of you are going to have a pretty good month, right? Maybe some things happening after a long time not happening. So let's start with the owls. Watch them both. Everything is connected. I'll pull a bridging energy at the end, all right? It's a 20-minute reading. Chill out. Put it on 2x. It's a 10-minute reading, all right? Watch it on 3x. I don't fucking care. I'll be really fast. Like that. All right. Here we go. So, month of March. What's it going to be for you? Parrot with your zodiac fly through. Okay, owls. Well, it's a fitting card for you, right? Because it's the moon. And owls are nocturnal. How about that? I like that. I like it. This is a month of discovery for you. I suppose it's a live cat, but it depends how you look at it. Okay? If you're well, I'll give it to you. If you're someone who doesn't like surprises, it's probably not good. It's probably a dead cat for you. If you're someone who doesn't mind discovering new things, trying new things happening, things you didn't know were there, you finding are there, You know, you don't mind. We'll sum it up and say, if you don't mind surprises, this is a live cat. But this is a month of discovery for you. You see things that you didn't see before, hear things you didn't hear before, things that were obscured, a little bit lit up, a little bit lit up. You didn't know those trees were there. I didn't know those trees were there, right? Like that. You might respond like that, insert something else in the word trees, right? Okay? You know, I didn't know you had a second dick. I mean, those kinds of things, you know, whatever it is. All right, so again, our overall energy here technically is a Six of Wands. It's nice. Let's clarify. All right. Don't worry, Fox. We'll get to you. Okay? Pay attention. It applies to everybody. Everything's connected. There's a bridging energy between these two. We don't know what it is yet, but it is. It's there. Okay? Everybody in such a hurry these days. There's got to be an app for that. Right? I'm telling you, I'm afraid a few generations from now, nobody's going to be good at anything anymore. Right? They're not even going to play music anymore. There's just an app for it, I think. Virtuoso musicians are going to be a thing of the past. Let's see where we go. The moon. That's a shame. There we go. Let's see where we're at. The moon, why is it here? Temperance is crossing it. That's also crossing whatever the center card is I pull. I like this. This is good. These are things for your greater good that you're discovering. Okay? I feel like I'm on Pyramid sometimes whenever, you know, that game show, and you have the categories. We'll take things for your greater good. Okay? Describe to your partner these things that have been hidden that you discover that are for your greater good. Go. Right? I mean, it's a bit of that. What's on top? The Knight of Cups. You might discover that either you love. This is not. I like this. I wish I was an owl. I mean, I literally wish I was an owl. That'd be fucking cool. But anyway, you might discover that somebody loves you that you didn't know before, has feelings for you that you didn't know before, or you might discover that you have feelings for somebody that you didn't know you had before. Oh, how about that? You know, I mean, let a few new people into your spank bank, okay? I mean, seriously, let a few people in there. You know, plain and simple. And don't be in such a hurry. Turn the toy down a couple of notches. It don't need to be on fifth speed, the highest speed. Chill out. Take some time. You try to figure some stuff out. Things reveal themselves to you. Okay? That can play out a lot of ways. On the negative side, I'm not even kidding. If it's a dead cat for you, you don't like surprises. Somebody's feelings can make you feel pretty uncomfortable, right? Or feelings that you have for somebody can make you feel uncomfortable. Right? It all depends. Center card crossed by Temperance, the Hangman. It's all how you look at it. I talked about this is perspective. I talked about this being a pyramid category. Things that are for your greater good. Describe to your partner things you didn't know were there that suddenly appear that end up being for your greater good. Right? And I said, go. Your time starts. You start. Well, it's a thing. It's a person. It's a you start going crazy with it. It's the right here. It's your perspective on things. It's all how you look at it. A lot of the things that are going to reveal themselves to you, hopefully not exposed, but reveal themselves to you in March. It's a question of how you look at it. So this is either a dead cat or a live cat. It backs up what I said. It depends. Do you like surprises or not? Do you like finding out new things? I hope you do. That's what makes life interesting. The fact that we don't know what's around the next corner. The unknown is where the magic lives in life. It really is. All right. Anyway, if you don't feel that way, this is going to be a tough time for you going forward. I'll tell you what. All right. What's red with the... it'd be an interesting Pisces season with the moon card coming out, though. You know, enjoy it. Enjoy the ride. That's what I would tell you. What's red with the Knight of Cups? Oh, fuck my ass. Unbelievable. It's the Empress. My God, this is beautiful. I think for most of you, this is a live cat. I don't think too many of you are going to think this is a dead cat, but you might. Notice how I phrased the pyramid category, right? When I described it playing the role of the game show host. And I described it as things that you didn't know about were there that come to light, that, again, end up being for your greater good. Emphasis on the phrase "and up," right? It's about this right here. This perspective thing. Try not to be too judgy right off the top, okay? All right. Underneath temperance, by the way, is 2 cups for your greater good. The actual card of greater good of all involved. How about that? Unbelievable. Okay. Let me grab a sip of water, and we're gonna jump right into Fox here. All right, here we go with Fox. Oh, there you go. Right, I don't have a Fox one. I have a Fox picture on a wall, but it's a little too big to put down. But I thought I'd bring this little guy. He sits off to the left of me for every reading. My wife brought it back from Europe. I don't remember where she was. She goes there for business trips, the science stuff, the environment crap, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, there you go. Oh. There you go, right there. Anyway, Fox. So we'll just leave this little guy there. Just look up at the. I can't bring Flem the parrot over here because he's just going to go crazy. So we'll have the owl. Okay, all right, Fox. I took a peek. Huh. Oh, that's confusing. Well, it is. It's the 7 of Cups. I think you have a confusing mind. I'm confused. I'm discombobulated. I've lost my fucking mind, right? Even the owl is like, I don't know. Right? There you go. Also, the voice of the owl. It's the voice of Flem and the voice of the owl. I'm playing a lot of roles. I'm game show host, voice of Flem, voice of the owl. You're going to have a very confusing month. I will tell you. You're going to have a very confusing month. All right, let's see where we go. I don't know. Is it a live cat or a dead cat? Let me straighten out my table first. I think you'll find a moment. I'm going to call it a live cat. I am. This could have been either one, but I'm going to call it a live cat. Because I think, ultimately, you're going to be presented with options where they either may seem too good to be true and you're not sure what to do, it happened too quickly and you're not sure what to do, or you're just in general not sure what you should do. What should I do? You might be seeking a lot of advice in March. And again, I'm not a time lord. This might play out, all the way up through, the next quarter of the year for all I know. Right? But we do, in the month of March, have my Q2 reading coming up. Q2 of 2026, right? Which would cover April, May, and June. It might play out in some of that as well. Well, let's see. Let's see where we're at here. All right, come on now. Crossing card, the King of Wands. Oh boy, there's a lot of temptation, a lot of things coming your way that elevate you. A lot of tempting offers, a lot of things that could go to your head. A lot of things that I don't know. Opportunities for you to advance yourself. Probably. I don't want to say at the expense of others because it's the King of Wands. I don't know. This is crossing here and it's crossing whatever the center card I pull is. What's on top? The Chariot. Advancing. Yeah, it's what I said. There's a chance for you. I'm just going to phrase it this way to keep it simple. There are a lot of chances. Multiple chances. More, not necessarily 7. Just multiple chances. You won't know what to do. But multiple chances to advance yourself. To move forward. I don't know if this is a warning to be careful about letting your ego make the decision. And you should maybe, because these are all tied together, and I've got an angel and an empress over here, perhaps you need to balance out, perhaps that's the tie-in here, is you need to balance out some empathy with this. You need to make sure, a King of Wands or an emperor without empathy, it's very dangerous. An emperor without empathy is mostly just a King of Wands. That's the king that they're reflecting the most. We call it the Burger King, of course. Center card, the Knight of Wands. Yeah. These are to your ego. These are no-brainer opportunities. It's a no-brainer, but somebody else gets hurt. Remember, we had underneath here was the 2 of Cups for the greater good of all involved. The wise owl, right? That kind of thing, right? Over here, it's tempting. It's just, I'm totally in. Yeah, let's do it. Without realizing that somebody else might get hurt or whatever. Right? I mean, I don't know. You might be like not qualified for a job, but your friend owns the company. They offer you the job. They're going to fire the person who's in the role. You're like, yeah, totally. It's great. How much does it pay? Whoa, $900,000 a year. I'm in, right? Somebody, you don't know how to do it. You're probably going to take the company. Somebody else is going to lose their job. It's an extreme example. It is what it is. But what's red here? All right. 8 of Wands. Again, forward movement, forward movement. Options that advance you that, again, may be too fast. Maybe too fast. Please, I'm going to take it and say straight up here, the bridging energy, without a doubt, somewhere in here is going to be to apply some empathy here. Slow down. All right? Make sure that you're not just making decisions based on your ego. Right? You go out with people, right? And you're talking to somebody while you're out with this group of people, and there's one that you're super attracted to, but they're a complete moron, and there's no future with it. And there's another one that, they're kind of attractive, but you're very attracted more to the conversation you're having and the things you have in common. But you blow them off because of this energy. You might blow them off because you got a chance to bang somebody you've always wanted to, right? Be careful about that. Think about it. Is it for your greater good? I get it. You get a chance to bang somebody hot versus, well, the other person, I could probably spend my life with them, but, there'll be other opportunities. Will there? There's no guarantee that there will be here. It's not, but it almost feels like a test here. I feel like it's a live cat. I feel like everybody wants to make you an offer to move forward and advance yourself in some way. Multiple offers to do that. Multiple chances to stroke your ego. Be careful. Make sure you just apply some of this over here. Make sure the greater good is at least considered. Be sure and take the long view here. This all feels very short view. On the good news side, at least we don't know yet. I haven't pulled the bridging energy, but I don't have a devil. Over here I have an angel. I'm not worried about this one over here. I would not have brought my little friend out if this was anything dangerous or bad. I love this little guy. Right. But at the end of the day, there's no devil over here either. Okay, so it's just a matter of try to take the long view a little bit. On the short view, a lot of this looks really good. There's a lot of what's going on in the world right now where the short view, everything looks very good, right? We increase, we get this and this and this. Yeah, but down the road, we're going to have some problems. You have to consider that kind of a thing. Whatever these offers are, it's a bit of that. Okay? Whatever this is, it's a bit of that. So in the short view, it's going to seem like a great idea. Pad your wallet, make things better. But in the long view, it ends up hurting you. You'll end up alone, in other words. Maybe. This king often does. I know plenty of people that stayed the King of Wands. You want to be the King of Wands in your 20s, a player, go have some fun, that's great. But you got to chill out on that at some point. Or you end up like some of the people I know, right? It's just an example of this energy. I'm not saying it's you. I'm just saying it's a King of Wands energy in the environment here. And I know plenty of people that never shut this down. And they're very alone. And they're probably going to stay that way because they're probably too old to change right now. At least they seem to be. All right, let's pull some bridging energy. So, good for you, right? Take a few. Have some fun. Just try to consider the long view too. Okay? Over here, it's all how you look at it. It's all a matter of perspective. It may not seem as great up front. We have kind of opposites. We have the short view looks great, but the long view maybe not so much. Right? Over here we have the long view looks great, but the short view maybe not so much. See what I'm saying? It is what it is. All right? All right. Let's see where we go. I'm going to move you over just a little bit. I got to pull some bridging energy here between the moon and the 7 of Cups. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see where we're at. I like this one. I don't have to share chickpeas with him. He doesn't eat a lot. See where we're at. What's the bridging energy between the moon and the 7 of Cups? Let me use the light seer. Something nice and fluffy. All right. Let's see where we're at. Okay. I said we didn't have it. I said we didn't have it. For both. Both. It's the devil. That's the bridging energy. It's at the... I'm sorry, it is. I mean, it just is. It's the devil. I guess we're pulling from the bottom today, the bridging energy. The devil with the 10 of Swords underneath it as an energy coming with it. Oh, man. Temptation Island versus the temptation to look at something as negative. Okay? The strongest temptation over here is to go negative with it. Don't. Stay on the fence. Stay as neutral as possible. It's better than you think. Maybe it's a bad idea. Well, you might be like, well, Steve, I got a Knight of Cups. I know you do. But maybe it's a bad idea that you have feelings for this person. You know, maybe you're like, oh, why did I let them in my spank bank? Oh, no, right? It's running. Those feelings might run wild. It's okay. You're perfectly safe. You're well protected. This devil can't get out of control. This energy will cancel him out. This is the angel. This is static energy. This is a goo that coats it and shorts it out. Just something for your mind's eye, right? It's fine. Your temptation over here might be to go negative. Keep in mind the hangman crossed by temperance. All right? It's all how you look at it. Don't listen to this fool. Over here, oh, your temptation is to go for it. Take it all. I want all of it. Give me more. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't care if somebody gets fired. Sure, I'll take that. I don't know how to do it, but I'll take that too. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Those are just your responses to stuff, random stuff coming at you or whatever it is. Okay, well, everything over here is an ego feed. Be careful about that. It's okay. It's okay to feed your ego as long as everything's about balance. I don't expect you to be a saint any more than I expect this side to be. The devil, in fact, helps balance out this Empress energy and this Temperance energy nicely if you work it right. Over here, there's nothing to balance you out. You need the Empress from the other side over here. I don't know what's going to be bridging here, but I hope it's something that helps you. Because it's all about balance. It's not about feeding your ego being bad. It's about balancing and keeping it in check. You don't want to feed it too much. Bridging energy between the Knight of Cups and the Chariot. A lot of horses here. A lot of horses all over the place. Right? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Over here, maybe you place a big bet on the horses and you win. You know what most people do when they do that? You might say, oh, they take their winnings and go out and have a nice dinner. No, not with this energy here. They say, well, I'm going to roll this and see if I can parlay it into something more. And then they lose it all. And then they start betting, because I won earlier, I start betting some more. And they take money out of their, they end up in the negative. They end up in the red by the end of the day. When they were up $500, it went to their head. That's what most people do when this energy is involved, especially with this guy in the environment, this King of Wands. All right? Just saying. Just saying. There's the Four of Swords right there. Bridging energy. Something is coming in on either side to fill a void. Okay? Something is filling a void that's been missing in your life. Over here, these things that are suddenly coming to light, you may find that they fill in something, they feed something that needed feeding inside you. Same over here, but it's a bit more dangerous. It's a bit more treacherous, okay? The devil energy flows stronger over this way because of this guy. It's a lot less on this side because of this guy, okay? That's all I'm saying. Okay, let's, Knight of Wands and not Temperance, well, Temperance, yes, but Knight of Wands and Hangman, bridging energy. Let's go. Interesting. You guys are good. This zodiac fly-through is going to be very interesting. Especially if you're, again, don't pay attention to the sign names on those readings of the zodiac fly-through. I'm still not your astrologer, and this still ain't your fucking horoscope. I'm just doing 12 readings. I'm just taking like I do in the weekly reading and just doing 12 readings instead of 12 little blurbs of cards. That's all. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. Check the title, see if it rings. Doesn't matter what the sign is. Cancer 1 is an all signs reading, so keep that in mind. Everybody should check that out. There's no extendeds attached to any of them, so whatever. I try to keep them under 20 minutes. I do my best, but it's not always easy if I get one that's kind of exciting. It's the King of Wands, the King of Wands, the King of Wands. Oh my God. It's what I just said already. The devil is stronger on this side. Both of these here are an ego feed. It's far less of an issue over here. Far less of an issue. Okay? I'm going to call this a live cat still. I still think it is. Even if you do go totally egomaniacal on it, right, and just feed you. You don't care about anything, Steve. I just want the short-term gain, baby. Give it to me, right? It doesn't end horribly wrong for you. It's okay, you know, it really is. In fact, there's a King of Pentacles underneath that, you know. It's fine. It's just try to keep it in balance. But over here, yeah, I think some of what you're going to find out is going to hurt your ego. I want you to take a second look at that. I want you to take the long view always on this side with the things that reveal themselves to you, okay? It might hurt your ego a little bit. It's just the way it is. All right. Let's see where we go. Empress and Eight of Wands. What's the bridging energy? I did not expect that. I did not expect a King of Wands there. Not surprising with the Devil here, because the Devil affects each side. It's a little less over here, a little more over here on the King of Wands. A lot more. It's all King of Wands. You got to be really careful. It's going to be a lot of things. Over here, there's a lot. It's Temptation Island. You know, everything's a temptation. Everything's great. If you're dieting, I mean, I'm relating it to people or jobs, but if you're dieting or if you've quit a bad habit, right? Haven't had a drink in 10 years, Steve. This energy, the Devil on top of all of this, be careful. All right? There's a lot of Devil in King of Wands here. There really is. Bridging energy between these two, the Tower. And look at that, the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups applies to both sides, is what this is saying. This is the bridging, this is the crossing energy to the bridging energies. The Seven of Cups, it's about both sides. So that's why I don't do timestamps here. Everything literally is connected here. What does this mean? It means over here, again, there's a lot of different ways to look at things. There's a lot of, it's multiple things that are being revealed to you. We now have confirmation of that. And over here, it means what I've been talking about. You know, and again, I can't say enough. I can't stress enough. Over here, this is pretty easy. It's all about perspective, how you look at it. You're pretty well protected from the Devil. But over here, this energy could play out a lot of different ways. I don't want you to hurt yourself 20 years down, 5 years down the road, 2 years down the road, because you wanted some short-term little gain here. Whatever it is. It doesn't matter. It could be a relationship thing, too, that's bad for you. Going back with an ex. Feels good. Yeah, they want me back. They're super hot. No! Right? Those are the words this guy would say. Right? No. Be careful about that. That's all I'm saying. This side has access to this Empress and Temperance. I put the two together, Empress. Okay, we'll call it Empress energy. This side, over here, my foxes, you have access to this Empress energy. You do. You just have to make sure you tap into it. You'll have to try. Naturally, it'll be gone. It'll be missing. Okay? Just keep that in mind. The Tower is the bridging energy here between these two. Both of these open up a whole new world for you. We're entering new, large, long-range cycles. These are big deal energies. This is a whole new life experience, a whole new way of living. All right? Allow it to happen, but keep your wits about you while it is. Keep your common sense in place. All right? Keep your perspective in perspective over here and over here. Try to balance it out with the Empress energy a little bit, this ego. All right? Because this Devil's talking loud over here. Loud. And it's funny, I got corrected fast by the universe. When I said, well, at least there's no Devil here, I got it right off the top. Right there. You know. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Stay tuned tomorrow, Sunday. I'm going to start your Zodiac fly-through. Take me a couple of days. You know, as always. I might do it in one day. You never know. It depends how much energy I have. We'll see. That's your reading. Good luck.